Today we're going to hack your body. I'm going to tell you a bunch of things that are going to help you to get to know your body a little bit better, and they're also going to be really useful in everyday life. So let's get started. If you got an urge to pee at a really inconvenient time, then just think about sex. Your brain will be preoccupied, so you won't feel as much discomfort. If you want to be able to hold your breath for longer, then this is what you want to do. It's not actually the lack of oxygen that makes you so desperate for a breath, it's actually the build-up of carbon dioxide. So, if you hyperventilate right before taking your last breath, then the influx in oxygen will lower your blood acidity, which will in turn trick your brain into thinking that it has a lot more oxygen and will consequently buy you probably about another 10 seconds. If you ever get brain freeze, here's a way to stop it. Since the nerves in the roof of your mouth get really cold really quickly, your brain thinks it's freezing. So to overcome this, it overheats itself. You can help the pain go away by pressing your tongue against the roof of your mouth really quickly and really hard, and covering as much of the area as possible, and this will help the nerves return to their regular temperature. If you need to remember something really important for the next day, say you're giving a speech or something, if you review the content right before you go to sleep, then you're more likely to remember it. Since most memory consolidation happens while you sleep, if you review something right before you go to sleep, then it's more likely to be encoded and remembered for the long term. If you've got a toothache and you can't see a dentist straight away, then there's a way to ease the pain, and that's by taking an ice cube and rubbing it in this area of your hand, and supposedly it will reduce the pain. I've also heard this works for headaches as well. It works because the nerve pathways right here stimulate an area of the brain that will block the pain signals coming from the face and the hands. You can improve your vision temporarily by curling up your hand into a fist and looking through it. This supposedly works because less light is entering the retina, which means there's more depth of field and more focus. If your nose and face is feeling congested, you can help unblock this congestion by doing the following. Alternate between thrusting your tongue to the roof of your mouth and pressing between your eyebrows. Doing so rocks a bone in your face back and forth, which helps loosen up the congestion. There is a technique you can learn called circular breathing that allows you to breathe out of your mouth constantly for a long time. It works by breathing in through your nose and exhaling through your mouth, but also storing some air in your cheeks at the same time to keep that air supply constant. It's usually used by musicians of wind instruments to enable them to produce a sound through their instrument without interruption. The world record for this is currently held by Giovanni Escalante, and he managed to produce a sound through his wind instrument for 90 minutes without interruption. First date jitters, heart's pounding? Here's what you want to do. Just blow on your thumb. The vagus nerve, which governs your heart rate, can be controlled through breathing, so doing this a few times will help get your heart rate back to normal. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video and found some of the tips useful, it would be really cool if you could share it with one of your friends. I also made a mind-blowing facts video, so make sure you check that out after this one if you haven't already. Thanks again, and I'll see you again soon. Bye! A blue whale is so freaking big that its tongue can weigh as much as an elephant, and a human can swim through its biggest veins and arteries.